Kennedy's evolution during the Cuban Missile Crisis, his thinking about what to do, follows a kind of fast-forward track. He's not expecting nuclear missiles. There's no way is he expecting to hear this. There were stories about it, about the possibility, but he didn't credit them because he had private channels to the Kremlin in Moscow when they tested it out, and the Kremlin responded, no, that's not going to happen. He believed them. So I think his first reaction was, how could I have been so stupid as to not at least look into this? Second reaction, and you get this the morning of the very first meeting on October 16th, 1962, is a kind of, he can't do that to me. He's lied to me, and I can't let him get away with that. At the end of that first meeting, before lunch on October 16th, it starts at 9 in the morning and goes to lunch, he sums it up for his colleagues, the whole National Security Cabinet, which we now call the EXCOM, the Executive Committee of the National Security Council. He sums it up by saying, they will soon have nuclear-capable missiles in Cuba. We have to assume, probably, that they're going to have warheads for these in Cuba at some point. And so what we're going to do is we're going to bomb those sites. We're going to take them out. After lunch, he's not so keen on this because he asked McNamara the question, if we do this, what will the Soviets do? And McNamara, to his credit, says, we have no idea. They could do many things. They could try to take Berlin. That means we'd have to launch the nukes against the Soviet Union. They could probably attack the missiles that NATO has in Turkey, which, since Turkey's a NATO ally, will require that we launch our nuclear weapons against the Soviet Union, and the world will be consumed in nuclear fire. And Kennedy, hearing this, tries to slow things down. The news keeps coming. But from that point on, Kennedy's not going to have a war. He's going to figure out a way out of this. He's got advisors who are advising him to go to war, to invade. He's got advisors telling him that they need to bomb right away. But very few of them are telling him, you don't need to do anything. That's Kennedy. And in fact, as he goes on, he continues to be out in front of his colleagues. It's him leading his colleagues to a peaceful conclusion when they are not initially favorably disposed in that direction.
So one of the things you're seeing is in action, very early in the crisis, Kennedy is putting himself in the shoes of the other country. And to say, okay, if I do this, what's Khrushchev going to do in reaction?